It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Hey, it worked! It worked! Yay! One of these days, I'm going to spend the time to actually invest in like spend like a day and just screw around with OBS and buttons and setup, and I'm just not there. Hi guys, 100% Xanda, 100% super pro. I've been doing this for years. I make it look easy. It's super easy. Anybody could do this. How you guys doing, huh? How's everybody's weekend? Let me clean up some things here. How was everybody's weekend? Happy Monday. Hopefully your Monday was not too god-awful bad. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, right? Mine was actually pretty good. I had an oddly productive Monday. Monday, I typically sit here. You guys can just make out the edge of my second work monitor over here on my work workstation. And I got up. We had Friday off. We had Good Friday off, which was nice. So I had Friday. I did basically nothing. But one of the other guys at the office kept working, sent some emails out on Saturday. So when I woke up this morning and came upstairs, logged in, I had all this crap in my inbox. Please do on Monday morning. Great. So 7:30, I'm plugging away, and by about 9 o'clock, I'd gotten most of it done. I'd written him back and said, look, this is all ready to go. He had to do one more pass at it, turn around and send it back to me so that I could generate some PDF files out of it and ship it off to document control and get it issued back to the client. And I got all that wrapped up around 2:30 this afternoon, right? And so I looked at my watch and I was like, wow, I've had like a full productive day. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, it's so weird, right? No, Grant, the bunny doesn't really come to this house. We don't really do that here. My little nieces absolutely had a good Easter. We saw all the pictures. They had a ton of fun. They had a great Easter. I have not done like baskets and all that stuff since I was probably in college. I think was probably the last time anybody did something like that. Maybe if I think really hard, there might have been a time or two where like I stayed with my folks, or I was with family, or we were with my in-laws or something, and they might have done something, but I don't remember. So since in adulthood, the baskets and the eggs and the chocolate has not really much of a thing. Rabbits are not a thing, Abyss. I live on a golf course. There's tons of grassland around here. I got rabbits in my backyard all the time. Backyard, front yard, running across the street. There's rabbits everywhere. Rabbits and skunks. Hilariously, skunks. The skunks are like, they act like they own the place, right? I guess to some extent they kind of do when you think about it, right? But man, it's a thing. We have all kinds of crazy wildlife living on this golf course. Well, guys, listen. We're down into the first week of April. Of course, it is April Fool's. No, I have no fancy April Fool's joke for you here, guys. I don't have that kind of energy to devote to it right now. Maybe next year. Probably not, but maybe. I've got Civ tonight. We're doing boats on Thursday, and then we're out for a spell. So this is going to be my last night doing Civ, probably for the majority of April. So we'll see what the guys want to do. We'll see what they have in store. I'm going to push the button to come over here and then unmute myself and say hello to everybody. How's it going?
Hello.
It's a wild raptor. How are you, buddy?
I know. Sorry about that. I started a couple minutes late and then had to talk to Chad for a minute, and so I'm a little behind. Hope everybody's doing okay.
Doing great, thank you.
Yeah, life is good. Life is good.
Yeah.
I'm ready for my vacation. Oh, I'm so ready. Ginger and I were talking the other day. We normally get some like time to ourselves at the beginning of the year. We normally go away in January, and we kind of didn't this year. We sort of did, and we sort of didn't. So this is going to be our chance to finally do some of that, and we're ready for it.
Sounds good. Yeah, we've been just hanging out too, talking a lot about what we're gonna possibly do when you're gone.
Yep.
And we'll figure that out. But
what's up, Flaming?
Some people want me to play some very old RTS games, which would be interesting.
Define very old.
Even the quiet printed pages hold great changes within.
I'll have to scroll through chat real quick. Oh, Warhammer Gladius? I've never even heard of that one.
I don't even know what
That's
that
not
is.
new, is it? I mean, that's
No.
not old. Isn't that new?
It's relatively new. It's very similar to Civ 6, but it's more accelerated or shorter, I guess you'd say. Combat works a lot faster. City planning is nowhere near as intense as it is here. Think of it like Civ 2 type levels.
Interesting. Okay.
But it's with a new twist, and it's in the Warhammer 40K universe.
Okay. Curious.
So that was brought up. Age of Wonders, Age of Empires.
I did, Stavros.
There's
I
a
did.
lot of really good, like, old games.
I mean, there's also Hearts of Iron. Just saying.
There's a part of me that wants to go back and play through all of original StarCraft and Brood War and all of SC2 all over again, just because the story is so good.
Would you believe I've actually never played StarCraft 2?
I believe it. It's unfortunate. You've missed out. It's an excellent game.
Honestly, there were so many others. As you know, the 90s and 2000s were like the heyday of RTS games. There were so many good ones out there, and I never felt like I missed out on any. I got into Total Annihilation in college. That was a hell of a lot of fun. Have you guys ever played that one? Oh, now that one you're missing out on. You
cut out again.
Yep.
Did I cut out again?
You did.
I wonder if my push to talk button on my mouse is starting to die.
Abyss. Wings of Liberty is so good.
Weird. But anyway, you start as a commander unit, and you go around, and you build up your base from that commander unit, and you build other kinds of things, that factories and whatnot. And if the commander dies or your entire base gets blown up, then you lose.
Vices, this thing says you sent me a deal, but I cannot click to see it. So I don't know what it is or what it says, and I cannot seem to open it.
That was to something I no longer have access to, which is why you...
Oh, okay. Well, then it'll go away eventually, I guess, the notification. Okay, never mind then. Apologies.
That was pre-war crimes.
Oh, really? That long time ago? Okay, my apologies.
Wow, pre-war crimes.
Oh, every time. This is a running thing. Every time he attacks me, it's a war crime.
He takes it all personal. Which I suppose kind of makes sense.
I mean, habit or purpose doesn't matter. I'm seeing a trend.
You know what? I can't. As much as I would like to argue, I can't argue, so I shouldn't. In fairness, the first time we ended up at war, when you were Korea and I was China, you declared war on me, so.
You are very correct.
This is odd. I should be able to build something, and I can't?
I can't do anything.
I can't do anything.
It just keeps telling me to choose production, and it won't let me do anything.
Yeah, I have the same problem. I want to choose research, and I can't. Thanks, Sin.
Well, let me take a look. I was just talking with Chad about how the game was set up and trying to decipher the notes from last week. Okay, yeah, I'm also in the same boat as you guys, so we can try pausing and unpausing. I can build things now.
Yes, I seem to be able to now. I think we're good.
Yay!
I don't want to give up the sheet, but I think building Potala is here, and then a culture center is actually a really smart play. Potala is a free diplomacy slot.
There, now I just sent you a new one.
Oh, okay. That one I can. Okay, that one I can look at.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so now I'm gonna ask the rude question, right? Because when I sent you a peace deal last week, I think I sent it along with like silk or gems or something, like that's what I sent you and Kitten the same thing. Like, let's make peace. Here's some luxuries. She accepted. You turned me down, but you just gave me peace for free. Why?
Because last time was a frustration and it clicked before I thought.
Okay, understandable.
I don't always make the right choice, but I usually, come back around and at least try to do things right. And I didn't think it would be right to ask for something at that point.
No, I mean,
don't play Mass Effect.
I hear what you're saying. I was trying to be a little gracious. Like, I started this mess. Allow me to, clean it up a little bit. So, here. I sent you 2 deals. I think you might not have seen the second one, or it might not have come through. I don't know. Perfect. You were okay. All right.
No, that one I had clicked on you because I was going to send a delegation back, and then it glitched out. It told me to either refuse the deal or accept the deal, but nothing was showing.
Okay, I'll send it again. No big deal. Easy fix.
Fair enough.
Finally, let's get some trade routes cooking. I have 6 trade route capacity, only 1 trader? Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, we gotta fix this crap, like yesterday. Holy bejesus. Let's get some trade routes slammed out. I am gonna build Patalapolis. This kind of hurts me a little bit, but I'm doing it anyway. Let's go. Can I buy... Ooh, I can buy traders with faith. Oh, I have plenty of faith. Okay, then here's what we're gonna do. Just ditch all of this. Yep, feels bad, but do it anyway. And I'm going to buy a trader here. We're going to buy a trader here. And we're going to buy a trader here. There we go. That will help get things kick-started, hopefully. Okay, I get a great person. I get to recruit a great scientist. 250 for each adjacent mountain tile. This is my best bet. Then I want to go here. Galileo Galilei. All right. Yeah. Vices wants a delegation, 100%. I'm still going to send him and I'm sorry in the form of this. There we go. All right. Venice. Venice? How interesting. I think... No. I hate doing this, but we need the road connection, so we're going to do it. Okay. You're done. Okay. Little tiny spit of land. All right, Bremen, we need monument. I need to expand these borders. In fact, let's send the governor. Where are you, Dortmund? You're going to Bremen. Expand those for me. I'll probably end up building a city in here too, because this will be good territory for between the silver and everything. I can plant some forest. Good national park territory. That's what I'm trying to come up with. I've got 2 good national park territories kind of set up over here. This looks pretty solid. Yep, this is looking good. All right, where are we at? We are in Bremen. Plugged in the monument, and then let's plug in... Let's get a builder. Yep. Choose research. Finally. Siege tactics, please. Okay. Do I need to turn Kitten up? Is that what you're telling me, Sin? She might be a little quiet over here for some reason. I kind of want to go conquer Venice. I think I eventually want to conquer Mexico. I know I want to conquer Venice. Yes, I absolutely 100% want to conquer Venice. The question becomes, do I want to conquer... I think I want to conquer Mexico City along the way as well. Let me look at you. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a lot of cities. So does she. Zath has very little. Okay. We need to be spreading our religion a little more. I'll work on that. Choosing production. Sure, whatever. Alright. I think I really wanted to go back the other way with a road. For now, I'm just going to do Venice to get the road connected between these two. Caravels. It's going to be a hot minute. May never happen. Might never actually occur. Need to start getting some farmland put in here. Heidelberg, give me a granary. Granary. And one of you. I think I want to chop this down. Yep. Yep, just tie me into the road network and make a whole bunch of money. Excellent. Let's get the food production cranking. I think what I want to do is Arpinium again. That's going to get me a road most through this gap. This would also be good. You know what? We're going to do this. That gets me a road through there. Yep, we'll do that. Suboptimal, but I can afford a little suboptimal right now. I need to get the roads put in. I need to get the roads put into my territory. Yep. All right. What can we be doing? Let's do a upgrade. Let's... Already got Tori going in. Can't really be chopping more here. Hans is already down. Could get some mines put in. Let's do that. Stupid dam. Not finished yet. All right, Berlin. Give me a builder. We got to go repair crap. Yep. Come back to here. Yep. Yep. All right, let's get you down to here. And you, please. Thank you. And I think we want to do that. Yes. Yes. All right, we need food. All right. I should have already had Diplomatic Corps and Government Plaza down. I should certainly have Government Plaza down. I think the trick, however, is after I conquer Venice, I want to put Government Plaza over there or in Trier. Where could I put Government Plaza here that would make sense? It's going to boost adjacent districts by +1. So this might not be a terrible play. I could farm this out. Man, that would be sexy. That would be pretty solid. That would give me a lot of loyalty over on this end of the empire. I mean, I'm not that far from my capital, but I like the idea of it. And then I'd be looking for diplomatic quarter. Which memory serves diplomatic quarter? Okay, so I need to be looking for where I intend to possibly try and build a spaceport. That's not really going to matter. I'm going to need a city with a lot of production. So we want to be looking... Cologne is probably the best place for a diplomatic quarter. So if I were to do something like that, +1 envoy, spies. Yep. Okay, that's not bad. So we'll look into that as time goes on. Venice is still there, Mr. October. I haven't gone all the way over there to like try and actually conquer them yet. It's mostly about I'm trying to.
Weren't we talking about increasing the turn timer? Raptor, you mentioned that, didn't you?
I did mention it. I'm game to try it. Like 3 minutes starting to feel a little bad at sometimes.
All right.
Even if we just go to 4 minutes, I think we're okay.
An extra minute would definitely help me too, so that's fine. If that's okay with Kitten and Vices.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, hello, Galapagos. Okay, then. All right, let's start repairs. A little bit of extra air score, not going to turn that down. Let's put the medieval walls up in Munich. I need to get... I sort of hate building Apadana here. But I think if I go ahead and build Apadana... No. Maybe? Somebody already built Torre? Wow. Okay. Fine. I'll just slam out Great Lighthouse and be done with it. Then let's build Apadana here. No, hold on. I'm doing this wrong. Then we want to build this here. There we go. That'll do. Awkward, but doable. Or actually, no. I should bank that Forbidden City. Nah, it's too late now. Oh, well. I'll build Forbidden City somewhere else. That's going to have to do. That's fine for now. All right. Doing okay on cash. Cash income is good. Let's go monument, walls, bank. Let's look at some wonders here, perhaps. Alhambra, I like where your head is at. Yes, please. Let's do Alhambra first. Let's do Alhambra first. Okay. Mass production, square rigging, or ballistics. Let's do square rigging. Water park. Envoys neighborhood. And what have we got? Ooh, I can build spies now. Yes, please. Hansa would be really good here. Where can I build a Hansa? Commercial hub, 2 from resources. 3 from resources. Let's do this. Let's do this. Is there a way? Let's do this. Let's buy a builder, and we'll chop our way into a few things here. That is a whole bunch of science. I love all of it. Okay, so we slapped out Apadana in a turn instead. Theater Square going in. Then we want to finish up Great Lighthouse. Trier needs, let's do Monument, then Granary. And then I think we want to go ahead and put this guy in, because that'll just make everything a little better. Envoys, envoys, envoys. Landers supporting steamer deposit gold or faith for each encampment district. City projects sort of don't care. That's actually handy. That's also quite handy. We're just going to do... Actually, I'm going to hold on to them for now. It's better if they don't know my envoy economy, I think. You're fine. Chill. Okay, let's chop that down. There we go. All right, now let's buy a few tiles over here. That'll help some. All right. Let's finish the Great Lighthouse first, and then we'll come back for the Theater Square. Nobody can take the Theater Square away from me. They can, however, beat me to Apadana. All right, Alhambra's going in. I love all of that. When that's done, let's go ahead and dam up the river. Let's put that ahead of the bank. Okay. I need another settler. Do I have enough faith for a settler? I'm close. I don't have any right now. We're going to get another settler and build a city in here. I don't have a tile marked, but if memory serves, I was going to plug it in right here. Would give me the whole valley to grow into, basically. I could also potentially build it right here. I got to look at it. Figure it out in a minute. I need to be building some more holy sites as well. That's not very good. What's this for? Yes, I know that. Let's crank out another builder. We'll do it the slow way. It's fine. I'll clean that mess up in a minute. All right. Oh, I just locked myself out of Panama Canal. Well, it's probably not really that important, truth be told. Frustrating, but not catastrophic. Now I can pull this tack up then. I got in a hurry. Got to start remembering my own notes. All right, let's get you up here. Get those diamonds mined. Let's chop these down. There we go. What else we got cooking? All right. Somebody took my dude away from me. I don't care for that. Yeah, do that thing. We'll do that thing. I needed a settler, which I can't buy this turn. I will wait a turn. I need to build a holy site over here so I can start slapping kitten stupid missionaries around. Or can I build one over here? No, I gotta have to convert this city first. Okay. Nope. Let's start our religious war and get it going here. Scientific theory. Railroads, Oxford University. Ooh. That might be good. We'll see how that We'll see how that shakes out. For now, we'll do that. No, we'll be slapping holy men that follow other religions. Because they're heretics. We must slap down the heretics. I want to finish probably buying up some of this valley. There we go. Let's try and lock him out of as much of that as we can. Actually, hold on. Having 2 caravels gets me some kind of tech boost. There it was. I thought. For now, let's do this. Finish the dam. Walls, armory, commercial hub. You cannot have my niter. That is not a thing that I will be allowing to occur. Speaking of, give me another builder. Need to move a city in here. How long till the next era? Okay, I need to save up some faith and buy a settler and move in here. And then I think I need to stop. I probably need to plug at least one city in this gap and one city in this gap, but we're getting pretty good. We're getting pretty close here. Like I'm just about fairly happy with where things are. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the aqueduct in. No, I don't need that, actually. Some basils here does me no good. That could be handy. Because all of these are worth faith, right? Didn't I take that tenet in my... Yeah, World Wonders are all worth 6 faith. Okay. And it's all you, Zath. Actually, hold on. Majberg. Let's build a wonder here. No. That's actually not bad. Flat grassland or plains adjacent to an encampment, barracks, or stable. Okay. I don't want Chichen. I don't want Huey. Statue of Zeus is pretty late at this point. Give me another builder, and then I'm going to think about this. We're about to unlock railroads, so it's probably time for military engineers, but I don't have coal yet. So we'll see how that shapes up. All right, dam's finally finished. We needed that. Come to here and give me a niter mine. Okay. Have we built Mont? Has anybody built Mont Saint Michel? No, I'm gonna be building Mont Saint Michel. I got enough marshland down here. That should be real easy. All right. We'll put the lumber mill in. That gets me a bonus, I think. All right. Select a city target for espionage. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't Zath way ahead on tech? Yeah, I am behind on tech. So, it's time to target somebody with tech thievery. Civ 6 remains an excellent game. I'm going to be taking some long-haul plane rides and at least one decent train ride in the next few weeks. I can almost guarantee I'll be booting this thing up on one or more of those flights, man. Probably not the overnight flight going to Europe because I'll want to sleep, but on the daytime flight coming back, I'll probably be playing Civ. It makes those long-haul plane rides go so quick. Super fast. In such a good way. All right, we're gonna get Lighthouse finished. Then I need to probably look at some of the rest of this mess. Yeah, just going on vacation. Just going on vacation. All right. So we finished Lighthouse. Go. There's industrialization. Send envoys. I'm going to keep them in the bank. What is Zath building? Taj. I've thought about trying to build Taj. Where would I try to build Taj?
So y'all
if I
ready for
wanted to
story
build
time?
Taj? Bring it, baby. What do we got?
Oh, I can't wait.
Sure.
So, if you look in the Codes Deals Offers channel on this Discord, I posted a special bonus code in honor of the day. It is April Fool's with a few numbers instead of letters because
You cut out again.
really, oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to change my push to talk button at some point then.
All right, let's think about this.
Anyway,
If I wanna
so
build-
it was April Fool's with numbers, geek speak instead of letters. You know how it goes, right? So I post that, and I'm like, I just want to see who's gonna fall for it, and immediately somebody goes and posts, "Code's not working," and I just burst out laughing. Absolutely burst out laughing.
Oh, there's one in every crowd.
The poor guy even screenshotted himself putting the code in.
Oh, good grief.
I'm gonna pause it for a sec because this is just too funny, and I don't want to like distract myself if you don't mind. And I burst out laughing, and my wife's like,
You cut out. Your wife's like, what?
"Okay, sorry, a stupid button." So I go downstairs, I bring my phone, and I show her the post on Discord. Now my wife does not understand geek speak,
Okay.
so she looks at it, and she's like, "What is this?" I said, "It's April Fool's, right?" She's like, "Yeah, it's April Fool's Day." I said, "Look at the code. What does it say?"
You cut out again. What does it
She
say?
said 4 April Fool 5. I just burst out laughing. I was in tears.
Oh my god.
Good
Absolute
God.
tears. Absolute tears.
That's amazing.
And then I enlisted the help of Vices and Grunty to go into the channel and say, "Hey, it worked for me."
Oh,
You're
guys
just
are
you're just a
asses.
jackass now.
I mean, got to embrace the April Fools, right?
If I would have thought fast enough, I'd have grabbed his post where he put it in and then changed it to an acceptance one and reposted, but I didn't think of it fast enough.
I also, as an additional April Fools in the announcements channel, said I was going to be streaming Stardew Valley on Sunday.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm sorry about my mouse button. This is really annoying that it keeps cutting out. It's actually the first April Fool's where I took advantage of that day for a long time.
Yeah, I never know what to do, so I typically just don't do anything.
Did you see what they did for the COTS Discord?
Yeah, they do that every year. That's old.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like guys, when I see it now on April 1st, I just roll my eyes. It's like, can't you come up with a better one?
See, that was my response too.
Yeah, it's like super low effort. I'm running the risk of going into a dark age because I'm building wonders like mad and it's not fast enough. Zath is going in on Taj. I'm going to try and do the same, but man, it's going to be tight. I'm going to trade it out with that. And then Berlin is going to needs to get set to like max production in the hopes that I can somehow knock this out. I've got several chops that I can work with to get it done. Let's hope it matters. He just built Chichen Itza and Ostia. He's not going to want to chop down all that rainforest. Yeah, we need to finish up Potala. We're close. I'm going to finish Potala. I think I'm going to manage to avoid a dark age, but it's going to be tighter than I would prefer it to be, it would seem. And then I need to plan on building some basils right there. Where are you at? Oh, come on. There it is. That'll help those tiles a little bit, help that city out. Curious. Yeah, I'm not doing a great job of spreading my religion. I need to build some more holy sites and just. I'm generating a decent amount of faith, but I could be doing better. So I need to be working on that. We'll try that. I have no idea if it'll work or not. Don't care. Let's see if Zath and I voted for each other again.
Oh, really?
Womp womp. We did not. Yeah, see, this time we tied and she gets the tiebreaker for some reason.
Yay me.
I haven't figured out why that is, but there we go.
I guess maybe it was my turn since you got it last time. I don't know.
I didn't get it last time.
I literally
on
just
one
heard.
of them we tied and you got it.
Nope. I've never gotten that. It's why you have 9 points. It's why you have 9 diplomacy points. Where should I put a Hansa? A lot of resources around, but nothing terribly amazingly adjacent. This is probably my best bet. Let's go ahead and put in... just build me a musketman for now, and I'll come back with the rest in a minute. Okay. Great General can go out here. You can go here, because you give me envoys and cash. Envoys and cash is good. I am 100% happy with the diplomacy that I have. Yep. Okay. Still have not found Zath's capital yet, which is a little bizarre to me. Okay, well, we'll keep looking. It's out there somewhere. Let's hold off on that for a bit. Especially since I'm going to have to do that. I've got 2 more chops that I can work around that city. We're going to work on that, see if I can beat Zath to Taj. Okay. How long have I got? 9 turns. 7 points. I think I can do it. I think we can get there. This city needs to grow a little faster, kids. I need to invest some cash here, I think. I'm gonna have to build a stupid archaeology museum. I will also fix the hobo suit. Patala's coming next turn. City's on the verge of growth. Frankfurt's right at its district limit, so I need to get some growth going. I need to get some food into that place. And I still need to come settle over here. Mildly irritating that I have not done that yet. Let's see. What else we got going? Cologne. Okay, so next turn I'm going to finish 2 more wonders. That's going to help quite a bit, I think. I'm a little irritated. Zath is like now. Zath's 150 points ahead of me now. Like that, I don't care for. Alright, so there went Alhambra and Patala. So now I've got another diplomacy card I can plug in. Let's do... Allies, city or vassal. Ooh. Yeah, please. Let's do some of that. Scientist and merchant. Let's bump to engineers and writers. And then I think I'm going to take Weisselbanken. And And let's go for the big industrial bonuses. Yeah, that sounds pretty sexy, kids. Let's do some of that. Okay, we found coal somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know where I'm getting coal. We'll do rifling because we can. So where have I found coal? Nope. Close, but no. Nope. Nope. I'm going to have to conquer Mexico City now. A whole bunch in Zath's Empire. A whole bunch in Zath's Empire. Like, he has like 7 or 8 now. How is it literally possible for me to have an empire this big with no coal? Like, that is really irritating. And it's not like there's any that I can just like, oh, I'll go pop a city down and pick some up. There's just nothing.
Really?
Yep. Nope. You have like 9 sources, and I have none. There's one place I can slap a city down that I can pick some up. That's it.
Eek.
Yeah.
I guess you'll have a lot of oil and aluminum, maybe or uranium.
Better hope so, because I'm tired of kind of getting hosed like this. All right. We'll finish the walls. We're doing walls, shipyard, and amphitheater.
Chad suggests I offer you some horses for your trouble.
Okay, that's nice. How much faith? 300? Yeah, that's going to take a bit. Okay, you need to go here. You need to go here. Excuse me. Yeah, Zath is close on Taj. I need to do better. I'm going to try and chop it out, but I'm probably going to lose it. Well, let's start in on some railroads, I suppose.
Raptor, I'm sending you an open borders request just because my great merchant is literally stuck.
That's fine. I'm not fussed.
Thank you, Raptor.
You're welcome. No, I don't think I can get a golden age, but I might try still. All right. +1 harmony, +1 housing. Okay, sure. All right, Cologne has finished that trade route. That's kind of sexy. I think I still need a trade route from Dortmund, but there's so much cash in this one, I'm gonna take it. Cash is king, ladies and gentlemen. Get all the cash that you can. Yeah, Zath's ahead of me, and I don't think I can chop it out. I'm 4 turns from Taj. I don't think I'm gonna get there. What are my other options? only a +6. Why is it only 6? I had that mapped out much higher. Oh, I haven't built the aqueduct yet. That would be why, dummy. All right. Can I buy the factory? I can. It saves me a turn. We'll see. It's going to be tight. Let me bring this guy back down this way. You're going to go over here next. And then... Yep. Bloody gorgeous terrain for her to expand into. 8 points in 7 rounds? I'm not sure I can get there. Not sure I can get there. It might be possible, but it's going to be tight. It's going to be real tight. I think Zat's going to beat me to Taj. It looks like he's about 2 turns out. Maybe 1. He's close. You're an ass, Zath. It's fine. When do I get to national parks? Nationalism? When do I get to national parks, kids? I'm not there yet. Okay. He hadn't finished Taj yet. Looks like next turn. I think I'm going to be a turn behind him, unless I can find a way to finish it this round. I need 100 and something production this turn, and it's not going to happen. I've chopped everything I could chop. I'm not going to get there. Now, if I connect Munich and Madge by railroad, that will start things up. Oh, good. 1 turn before the dam comes in, you decide to flood me out. Good job, game. Piece of trash. 1 turn before the dam finishes. I shouldn't be surprised. I think he's going to finish Taj this round. He looks close. Which means I'll dump everything into Mont Saint-Michel. I'll go ahead and build the theater district, and this will be Hermitage. Which is fine. The production won't be wasted. Or no, Great Zimbabwe. Yeah, that's fine. Refresh my memory. You can farm, you can chop out bonus resources, but not luxury resources, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's going to beat me to Taj this round. That's fine. I will dump it into... Hermitage. I should not lose all of that production. That is some serious garbage. All right. That'd be a good one for me. Yay, another general that I sort of don't care about. Kill would be good. Kill would be better back at my capital. For now, let's do... Do market instead of shipyard, and then give me that. I'm only 1.1 era score from another golden age. That would be sexy. All right, we know. I need to go and get this theater square put in. Right here, we're gonna chop. Oh, you're a great. Okay, you're not what I thought you were. It's fine. It's fine. All right, I think it's about time we got this guy home. How can we get him home? I've got open borders. Let's bring him this way. Big commercial hub, great general.
All right, kitten, you can have some of my diamonds.
Thank you.
They are, after all, a girl's best friend, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bolshoi? Bolshoi. I'll build Bolshoi. Hazard Hills. I won't build Bolshoi right there. I'll find a place to build Bolshoi. Magdeburg. Yes, please. +4 feels pretty okay. Yeah, I really don't care about Venetian Arsenal, so yeah. Governor titles. And now I think I need to swap. Yeah. Let me move you to Madge. Let's move you to here. And move you to Frankfurt. Policy slots. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Do I need housing? No, no. Cash is good. Commercial hub, even better. Triangular trade would be okay. I should probably be looking for something extra faith. But I think I'm going to stick with the cash for now. Yeah, we'll go with cash for now. That's fine. Keep you progressing south. We're going to chop you down. Okay. Time comes, you go there. No! Oh my god. You know, the controls in this game sometimes not okay. Alright, and one more era score. Zath is, as usual, running away with the score of the game. Will that matter? I don't know. I need coal desperately. Which means I'm going to have to go ahead and knuckle under and conquer Mexico. Which I didn't really want to do. Because I kind of like the bonus here. Although at least I'm getting some coal because I'm there. Because, yeah. That's a suzerainty. However, I was going to build a city along in here. This would give me the chance for a mine, so that's a little ways off, unfortunately. But we're headed that way. Let's do that for now, I guess. Yep, I really need to take Venice now. 1, 2, 3, yeah, for sure. Okay, so it's time to start gearing up for some military campaigns to take Venice. I'm going to leave Mexico City. If I take Venice, I can pick this up, and that is 100% worthwhile. Plus, I have access to all this coast. This is going to be good. So, I need to start building a military and moving some units in that general direction while I look for a place to build a Bolshoi ballet. Three turns for one era score, boys. Surely we can find one era score somewhere. Surely. Where was I going to put that government quarter? Ah, yes, over here. Okay, that's fine. Just got to get that city to keep growing. Probably need to go ahead and build out a little more food production. Plus farm up that tea. Work on all of that. Made myself a big glass of water, left it downstairs. Taken care of. Womp womp. Well, better dead than in prison.
Noted.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, somebody lost a spy.
Oh. Spy is a terrible thing to lose.
Isn't it, though?
Better dead than in prison.
This is true.
Very true.
Not quite positive how I'm going to get back in this. I'm not convinced. I have an... Well, no, because Zath has built so many stinking wonders. Zath actually has more tourism than I do. Dear God, you crank out a lot of culture by building wonders, don't you? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, kids. I need to be slamming out some holy sites, too. I've got cathedrals that I can fill up with great works, but I have not done a very good job of working on that, either. Can I build some basils here? I can. It won't be great. I should probably get a Hansa put in first. Let's do that next. Oh, I see. She's taking her boys up that way, has she? All right. Who? No. Bite me. So that's like, I'll take your only source of coal away. No, you won't. Bite me. I refuse. Thank you. All right. That's good. Where do I don't even know what to build up here right now. I just wanted to claim the land because it was kind of in the way. Let's go ahead and put another Kringer settler out at least. Let's get the rail connection continued. Okay, now what I was going to do was this and this. It's not great, it's not amazing. Yeah, it'll have to do. Get rid of that now. James Watt builds a factory and workshop in this district. So I need to find a new Hansa. You're going to end up going here. So chill out there for a little bit. Actually, no. I know where you're going. You're going here. There we go. Just glad I managed to stave off a normal age. I'm gonna need all the bloody help I can get against Zath. He's just cranking out wonders like it's just like, they're just candy. God, it's infuriating.
So Zath, your poor warrior seems a long way from home here.
Where?
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Over here between Guangzhou and Ephesus. Or Ephesus, I'm not sure how to properly.
Oh. I don't know what he's doing. I thought I had him on Explore. I do now. Thank you.
I think he got trapped there and then just kind of gave up.
I think you're right.
All right. A new golden age dawns, which I'm very glad for. I think I gotta go Heartbeat of Steam here. Yep. I'm gonna need the bonus. Bonuses, bonus I, whatever. Econ, please. Nationalism? I need to be working up towards democracy, I think. I mean... yeah, it kind of blows. Let's just do it. All right. Buy that. But instead, build me this. I got other things coming. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Petra's junk for me anyway. Yep, whatever, don't care. Okay. All right. Chill there.
Mind and body entirely coerced. Eyes profound and enticing draw me in. Your raw heat completely consumes me. Getting the strongest sin. I need to
God, Zath has the most gorgeous terrain, and I got totally hosed in this game. That's frustrating.
thirst in my spine.
It's really frustrating.
Driving me into burning temptation. A need for above.
Hold on. We have new policies. Yes, please. I'm gonna stick with. I don't have the places to put musicians yet. Well, I kind of want to. We're gonna do this for a bit. Show me this real fast. I mean, I'm sure that Greece has been kicking me in the teeth on writers. Wow. Wow. Korea has earned two. There's one. Nobody has earned an artist yet. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, there's still a possibility then that I can salvage this disastrous train wreck of a game. You're getting a promotion. Sure. All right, Madge. Sewer sounds pretty good. And go in on Shipyard for me, would you? I'll take that Hansa now, too.
So we are at the halfway point of the evening. Are you all interested in taking a short break?
Sure.
I'm good either way, but yeah.
Don't matter to me.
All right, well, why don't we just take a couple minutes then?
This is irritating. I'm generally, I mean,
I'm going to use
honestly,
this as an opportunity to shout you all out, and as Chat says, go pee. Thank you.
I'm honestly not sure how I'm going to try and get back in this. I got plenty of
Pee and
wonders that
stack
I
up
can
Tom over
build.
here.
Plenty of wonders that I can build. I need to build Orsagaz and Statue of Liberty. If I'm going to have a shot at a diplomatic victory, I'm going to have to crank both of those out. I can build Statue of Liberty here in Matchburg, so let's get that Hansa going. We'll plan on doing that. Orsagaz has to go by river, which means I probably want to be considering... It's a good question, actually. Probably here. Probably right here. Go all in on this shenanigans. Okay. So that's a possibility. Kilwa would be good. Kilwa would be very good for me. I've already got a spot picked out for Great Zimbabwe. I gotta find somebody to build Kilwa. You know what? I'll build Kilwa right here, south of Munich. So let's build Kilwa here. Which is you. No? Cannot be placed on hills. Yay! Hold on. Let me mark this other one. Orsagaz, please. Which is this guy? Yeah. Okay, it's gonna let me do that. That's good. Did I take Jesuit education? I can't remember. No, I didn't. I considered taking Jesuit education, but I didn't. Okay. All right. Kilwa here, perhaps? Looks like hills again. It's probably not going to let me do that. Yep. All right, I got to find something to put there. should find something else to put here. What is legal to put right there? I could slam out Great Bath just for some free points. Venetian, Huey, Angkor. None of this is really appealing. I already built Patala. I'm already building Hermitage.
So what keys are you guys using for push to talk?
Left control.
All right, thank you. I was thinking about trying that one.
That's what I always use.
Perfect.
Find something to put in one of these two squares. I don't know what precisely. Something.
All right, well, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever. I didn't actually go anywhere.
I'm sorry. I figured everybody could use a chance to get up.
Since I only stream for 3 hours, I tend to just be here for all of it.
Now, remind me, Mondays you work from home, right?
Yeah, typically.
Okay, so you have the ability to kind of stand up a little.
You cut out. Still, you have the ability
Did
to...
I seriously cut out?
Yeah, it said you have the ability to, and then you were gone.
Like stand up, walk around, that sort of thing. A little bit more often than when you're in the office.
I mean, I can do it either way. Like, when I'm in the office, I'll just get up and go walk over and talk to somebody if I need to. It's no big deal.
Okay, I wonder maybe if Discord is being dumb. I just saw that. Like, I literally just saw that.
I remember when we used to use the voice activated, right? There was that sensitivity slider. Is there something like that out there? Maybe that needs, you got to change for PTT? I don't know.
There's a push to talk delay, and I've changed that to 1 second now, but I still saw it like disappear while I was talking. I just switched it back, and there it goes again. It just turned off.
You just cut out. What do I have my delay set to? Hold on. I've been through this before. So there's a push to talk release delay. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and I have it set to 1 second now.
See, I have mine set way the other way around. I have mine set for like 20 milliseconds.
Right, which means Discord is like thinking, oh, you're not pushing this button anymore.
I don't follow.
Well, if Discord just suddenly stops the button while I'm mid-talking or something, I'm holding down the button the whole time. So it's like Discord's like, oh, you're not pushing the button down.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So I just increased it to 2 seconds, and I hope stuff doesn't bleed through y'all's chats when I let go. But
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I literally don't know what else to do. But it also means that my mouse button isn't breaking, so that's kind of a win.
Progress, yay. I hate that you can't even open the Civilopedia while your game is paused. That's irritating. That's bad design.
That is frustrating. Vicey's getting y'all back? Okay, then. So, Raptor, how's your night going so far?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get back in this game.
It's challenging, especially with you being gone starting next week, right? It's like,
Well,
how do you
yeah,
make this work?
but it's more that I'm 250 points behind and it's not getting better. And I just like I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing. It's possible that this method of Germany just doesn't agree with me, for lack of a better way to put it. I don't know what else to think.
Well, so I mean, it's very predicated on building wonders and at least starting them, if not completing them, which almost requires you to have a tech lead in order to ensure you can start the wonders and maybe finish them too, right?
Bison, thank you for the follow. Well, sure, but that was never going to happen with the start I was given, right? Like,
Right.
this terrain for me was a massive handicap. Forest and mountains and choke points and just trying to find places to build cities was a damn nightmare.
Right, and I saw you built up, you built Aachen up there in Heidelberg. I laughed when I saw those cities.
Why?
Because I felt bad for Vicey's. I'm like, all right, well, there goes his plans for expansion.
I mean,
like, I completely got why you built them. I'm not laughing.
I've got places along the south that I could squeeze in a couple more, and they wouldn't be bad cities, but it's just like I don't have time at this point to stop and do it, right? I guess I've never figured out how it is that every game I play with you in the first 2 eras of the game, you have more military and more cities than everybody. And it's like all I do is build units and it's never enough.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there have been games where you clearly had the advantage, even though you got a crappy start. Like I'm thinking about that England game where you had that desert start.
Oh, that was a garbage start. I had to bust my ass to get off of that start.
But you made it, dude, and that was awesome,
did.
you know.
I got there.
I've been fortunate. This game.
You cut out again after this game.
Oh my god. Sorry guys, I don't know what's up with Discord, but so anyway, I was able to expand outward, and that worked. And I even have this like little island by Hong Kong where I've got extra space to, grow even.
Mm-hmm.
But normally I'm not able to do this, and it's been wild because, like, I know you look at the score, I know you look at the numbers. And when you look at like my gold reserves, it's just insanity.
Yeah. That's how I know. That's how I know I've already lost. I have no way to compete in any area. So it's like the game's over. We're just playing it out.
I mean, so one of my backwards.
Oh, I know.
He came in. He took a look. He's like, "Yeah, the game's over."
I mean, He quit coming to my chat. He only comes to yours now.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen him over here in like a year. When we first started playing and see if he would drop by mine on occasion, and now he just doesn't.
Fair enough. He literally just came by. Like, he's been gone, whatever. But, I think I've been very fortunate in this game. I was able to build a lot of cities early. I was able to expand maybe faster. I always make it a goal not to be a virus, and then I become a virus.
You always fail.
I always fail.
You always fail.
To be fair, I'm playing a civ that almost demands me become a virus.
Well,
you know
I mean,
like
that's the way Caesar wants to play. I don't fault that. But you always fail.
I always fail.
The only time you have successfully managed to not was that game. We played that game. What was it? 7 of us on that little tiny map, and nobody had more than like 6 cities or 7 cities. Like that was just because of space limitations, right?
Right. The game I'm playing with my wife, I'm playing as Inca, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna settle around this mountain range, and that's it. And then I found another mountain range.
Uh-huh,
It's really nice.
uh-huh,
It's kind of nice over there.
You literally can't stop yourself.
And well, actually, I'm at a point in that game where I'm like, okay, the AI Poland is over. But
You cut out again.
I know. I just there's a game with in that game there's Poland. I don't want to settle. I could settle. I don't want to, and I
Right.
keep fighting that urge to
Yeah.
settle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you're right. I mean, it's the early settling, and I got very fortunate with, as you would say, very good terrain. And
I'm
been
looking
able
at
to
your
catapult
empire. I'm
that.
like, Jesus, I don't even know how I'm supposed to compete with this. Like, your terrain is so ridiculously good. And I've had to, like, just fight tooth and nail to squeeze out just about anything over here. I had to go to war with Vices to squeeze one more city out of that, and it was like, I didn't want to go to war with Vices.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. There he is.
It's the truth.
I believe that about as far as I did last match and the match before.
To be brutally honest, at this point, we've started and restarted so many times, I lose track.
For this particular game, yeah, we did do it a lot. It's hard though when you're playing a game like this for all four people to say, yeah, I've got a decent to good start.
Well, because also initially it'll look good, and then you get about 6 tiles out, and you're like, oh crap. The one thing I can't figure out on this map is this ridiculous sea lake thing. I have never seen a civilization map like this ever. In what, 6 years of this game? There's no actual oceans.
No. I think it's designed to be one of those maps where where land conquest is possible, but sea can have an impact.
I hate this.
But not such an impact that it's the end all be all, right? Like we've played some continents games where you have to have a really strong navy. In this game, it feels like the Navy supports.
Navy's a
not
giant
so
waste
much-
of time for most of this map.
I wouldn't disagree. Now, if we got to war, Navy could help a little bit, but yeah, I mean that's not going to prevent, a fight between Ostia and Berlin, for example.
I don't know. I have 2 possible ways that I could still potentially salvage this train wreck, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
All right, fair enough. Kitten, are you back?
She is.
Yeah.
She said so in chat.
All right.
Oh,
hit
okay.
the countdown.
Well, Raptor, when you get back from your vacation, I'd very much love for us to investigate doing a one-city challenge.
I'm not sure how it would work, but I'm game to try anything once.
I mean, it's literally build one city and that's it. So I think that could be fun.
Yeah, but my point is, if you'd have to play like an ultra small map, and no city. Well, maybe not no city states. I don't know. We'd have to look at it. I know there's
Right.
got to be a way. What the? No. What in the hell just happened? And then there's the joy of misclicking when you go to build a district.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh, I told the game I wanted to build a Hansa in this square, and so I built it 4 squares away. That's whatever. I don't really care anymore.
Kitten, I sent you an open borders just so I can get to the other side of the mountain range for my land, but you feel free to say no. Thank you, kitten.
You're welcome.
Where else can I try to build Bolshoi? That will not be flat. That's hills. Wait, no, that would be hill. Okay, I can build Bolshoi here. Okay. All right, I'm 3 turns from Hermitage. Let's get the aqueduct put in when that's done. And then I can go in on Great Zimbabwe.
Kitten, you're going to settle by Galapagos, right?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay. It's a fantastic place to settle, so.
Okay.
You get a lot of bonus science, if I remember right from there.
Let's just start it. The spy can come later. I'll build the spy somewhere else. Build the spy in Magdeburg. All right, and then somewhere in here, I should still have an upgrade tile. Here we go, forced modernization. There it is. Anything else I want to swap around while we're here? Raj would not be terrible. Raj would actually be pretty good. Let's do some of that. There we go. There. I could try and slam out Big Ben somewhere. It's going to be tough. No really, really good place to do it. Good morning, Ronan. I'm doing okay. I'm kind of glad I'm going on vacation. I'm tired of getting my teeth kicked in by Zath when I play Civ. Wears you down after a while. Let's chop. Let's see. What do I got? A builder here? Yeah, well, I'm going to chop this out. Yes, please. There we go. Hang on a minute. Sewer. I think I bought one in Munich. Didn't I buy a sewer in Munich? I bought a sewer in Munich. Let's buy a sewer in Frankfurt. I bought a sewer in Berlin. Let's buy one in Cologne. No. Next turn I'll have the boost. That's good enough. Nukes solve all Zath-related issues. Well, the problem is, when Zath has a tech lead like this, it's very difficult to overcome, because the rest of us are just sucking. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hey, we finally built our harbor. All right, let's build this commercial hub then. Actually, you need food. Can I buy a? No, it's not gonna let me do that. Buy a builder and let's go lighthouse. Tons of envoys. Well, you know, it's funny, 1911. It's funny you bring something up. For starters, I'm not sure. Like, you say crappy civs. Name one. Like, really. Most of the civilizations in the game are pretty solid. Right? Some of them are quirky, don't get me wrong. But, like, almost all of them can be played well, given an opportunity. And then this guy is... Okay, he gets cash if he converts over. Okay. So, like, you say that, but my point is, I don't think it's quite so cut and dry. Like, how do you define a crappy civ? I don't think it's that easy. Plenty of goods, like, just about every civ has some redeeming qualities. One of the long conversations you have when you play a big strategy board game like Twilight Imperium, right? Twilight Imperium is a game that has 25 factions in it as a board game. So it's very much, think of it like a civ, much on a much smaller scale in terms of map, right? Imagine a map, a hexagonal map, 4 tiles on a side, 4 hexagons on a side, and at every corner is the home system of a different civilization. I guess maybe 5 tiles on a side. Maybe it's only 4. Something like... No, 4 tiles on a side. 4 tiles on a side. And so... And you've got 25 civilizations in this game, right? There's a lot of civs in that game. And so... civs. A lot of factions, right? And almost none of them are bad. That's not true. The trick is that there's absolutely some that are on the lower tier. Ones that go against his playstyle. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not even sure how you quantify that, right? I already built a dam in Berlin. I can't build another one. What does it think I'm trying to do over here? Okay. Triple strength spread. So let's go here. I hear what you're saying. I'm just not convinced it's quite that simple, is all I'm trying to say. I want to believe that it is. Trust me, I want to believe. I think the right play is to build you here. We'll make that. We'll give that a shot anyway. Oh, okay. I finally found his capital. I kept looking for Rome, and he renamed it. Because that's the trick with Zath, right? Zath's plan is always become a virus, right? That's Zath's plan. I mean, I don't exactly know how you go against that. So 1911, the only thing I can think of there would be in Civ 5, right? There was an old Civ you could play Venice. You could play Venice as a player. But the way Venice was designed, you could never build more than one city. Never. That was it. It's all you could ever build. It was a very interesting thing to watch unfold. I need to go ahead and buy a builder because we're going to have to be doing some cleanup here. You could absolutely win the game as Venice, but you only ever had one city. I would love to, he's talking about a one city challenge. I would be curious to see how that works out. So Swanee, it hasn't been every game, right? Like, we've had some games where my starting position was crazy good. And sometimes the neighbors you get and how close they are matters, right? In this game, I've sort of gotten hosed in that, I got Zath as one of my neighbors, yay, right? And I got Vices, like, shoved up right up against me very, very close by. Which is a bad feeling. I mean, let's be honest. It's not a great feeling. That's not Vices' fault. That's just how it spawned. So it's like, well, this sucks. I need some policy cards. I think we're going to go... Let's do you. Yes, please. Let's try and race to wonders here. And then I'm thinking spying. This might also help. No, let's do Machiavellianism. Okay. All right, we're gonna finish up Orsha, guys, here pretty shortly. I can probably crank out. Hang on a minute. Where else could I could crank out Statue of Liberty right there. I could crank out Big Ben right there. I kind of don't want to. Hang on a minute. If it's Statue of Liberty, Big Ben. Ooh, hold on. Let's do. Statue of Liberty is going to be closer to my win condition. We're going to do Statue of Liberty. And then. Ooh, check this out. I can do this. And that. Where's Big Ben? Come on. There. That could be fun. I'm going to try it anyway. Let's get that consulate kicking. And the Chancery, please. That's not going to let me build the Chancery. Now I spent too much money. Fine, I'll buy the Chancery next round. Dortmund. What are we doing, genius? What are we doing? I'm saying shipyard. All right, you've got a lot of mess to clean up here, so let's go make this happen. Yeah, that's nice. I sort of don't care right now. Do not screw with me, Zath. Just stop, okay? If you keep this up, I'm just going to go conquer it. Granary, please.
Damn, Raptor, you and I are going after the Mexico City, huh?
You're trying to steal my only source of coal, so go pound sand.
Oh, crap.
So it's either that or I conquer it. Pick one. Like, I kind of don't want to conquer it because the bonus is pretty good, but I will if I have to.
I know, the bonus is good, and that's why I'm going after it, but I understand the coal, too. How much coal do you need?
I'm okay for now. Between that and I'm getting... It says I have bonus sources. I don't even know what that means or how that's possible, but... I'm working on a city that will eventually come along with a coal mine, so that'll help a little.
Yeah, I have +9 coal from bonus. I have no idea what that means either.
I have no idea where that even comes from, so yeah, I can't explain it.
The game just likes you. Have some coal.
Pretty much. All right, I think I'm going to end up building... Where are you? Okay. I think I want to build here. Because then what I'm going to do is aqueduct, mine, Hansa, that'll get me started. Or... No, that's probably the right... Well, I could also do this. I could do that. I could... No, I don't want to do that. I could do this. That's the same thing, though. Oh, it's a 5 because of the fish. Whatever. We'll figure it out. It's going to be something along those lines, though. All right, let's go get our crabs or whatever. And then what do you got going on up here? Nothing interesting. What the hell?
I don't know. What the hell?
I had a bunch of... Oh, Zath, you plugged a spy into Mexico City?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only way. I was like, wait a minute. I just punched a bunch of guys in there, and now they're all gone. And you beat me by a turn. Yay.
Sorry, that was long before we had our discussion. I'll move them out of Mexico.
It doesn't matter now.
No, I mean, you know, I want to make sure you got coal. All right, yeah, I moved him out of there. As you know, missions like that, it takes, what, 5-10 turns to complete?
Oh, I know.
And at the point, I thought, okay, we're just fighting over the production bonus, and that's it.
Yeah. Terrain screwed, everything else screwed. Super fun. Somehow, even with a decently sized empire, I got resource screwed. I'm a huge fan.
I was
of
just
that
going to
one.
give you some coal, but it says you already have a maximum amount.
I do.
Okay, then. Never
Well,
mind.
so here's what I can't figure out. In this version of the game, building railways doesn't spend coal.
I noticed that. It looks like iron and something
In fact, building railroads isn't driving up my CO2.
I'm
That's
okay
nev-
with this, frankly.
I'm okay with it, but it's never happened before. It's clearly one of their better balanced things, I guess.
Did you notice that flood barriers are built much earlier?
I did not. How much earlier?
I don't recall, but much earlier.
Usually it's computers. It's steam power now.
Yeah,
It used to be computers. In the base game, it's computers.
yeah. And I think it's cheaper, too, to build. Yeah, it's funny because I was telling Chad, I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to flood out my competition, right? Which is the old thing you do, right? You get up there on tech. And then I realized how much earlier flood barriers are. I'm like, oh, well, never mind.
I'm glad. That's a good change, in my opinion.
Totally. 100%.
Yeah, no argument at all.
And it sort of makes sense when you think about it. Like, flood barriers should not be that hard. Computers never made sense, really. No. So it's a mod that we're running, guys. It's a mod. There's a mod that we're running called Better Balance. It's like Better Balance Start. Hang on a minute. Let me go look now. Is it in here? No. I'll have to look it up in between games. One of the mods that we're running is called like Better Balance. There's like Better Balance Start, Better Balanced Resources, all this kind of stuff. And along the way, it makes other changes to the game. And it seems to be that one of them is the position of certain things on the tech tree. sure, just because it's a friggin' wonder and I don't care. I don't really... Whatever. What does this do? Purchase production towards wonder at the rate of 2 gold per 1 production. Okay. So... And I get to do that once. So I need to bank that on something that I'm probably really want to win, which is going to be Big Ben more than likely. We'll give that a shot. We'll start saving up gold. I'm gonna start saving up gold, he says, throwing 300 out the window. That's all right. It's got to be done. Aha! Finally, at last. Alright, let's get over here, I guess. Millennia. Okay, I'll have to check that one out. And I've got some friends that are huge Stellaris players that really want me to play with them. And so at some point I will. Or at least I need to get them to teach me the game, right? So that's 100% a thing that needs to happen. I need you out of my territory, Zath. Would you please go away? Madre de Dios. Hold on. But you guys point out again, I'm going to be traveling a little bit, so like I should have the opportunity on occasion to sit down and be like, oh, I'm going to, you know, crank out a little bit of strategy game time. So I'll have to check it out. God's sakes. Which friggin' city-state did he steal from me now? Again. You know,
I'm sorry, what was that?
No, there's no point. It's just... Why are we continuing to play?
Because it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun to know you're in a game where you have no hope of ever even being competitive again.
Sorry?
No, you're not.
I mean, on one hand, I am. On the other hand, I'm... I think it would be a different situation, of course, if you were going to be here next week, several weeks, whatever, then we'd say, let's just stop it and do something else, right?
Yeah, we'd just restart it, like, or something. Yeah.
I told my chat, I said, I did not have piss off Raptor.
So that's the biggest downsides. That's not the word. Advantage, right? The advantage to the plague growth is that it allows you to do 38 things at once, whereas every other Civ is not allowed to, right? So, like,
Yeah.
once you have so much space, you can be building wonders in 3 places, and an army in 4, and all this other garbage. And it's nobody else can possibly hope to compete because they just don't have the real estate.
True. That's why I thought One City Challenge could be a fun change of pace for us.
It would be interesting. I still have, like, again, I know how Venice worked in Civ 5. I have no idea how you would make that work here.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's right. Because in Civ 5, you could play as Venice.
You could play as Venice. It was its own thing. Oh, Dexter, we're just killing time, honestly. Zath won this game about 70 turns ago when he spawned in on this map as Rome. But we're just kind of playing out the motions. I fooled myself into thinking for a while that I was going to possibly be competitive, but that was a lie.
Pisces,
Yes.
you're a civilized civilization, right?
Relatively.
Why is it that I only stole 4 gold from you?
I have been battling with finances in relation to such a large standing army, and you've seen my territory space. I'm still in the process of building.
Gotcha.
Oh, believe me, policies have been my friends so far.
And I'm not trying to poke fun at you, man. It's just funny, right? Because it's turn 121, and it's like, congratulations, success. You stole 4 gold. Like, what?
Oh, you're good. No, it's quite humorous. I'm trying to expand upon what I already have knowledge-wise. So, I'm good.
Hey, look, I finally got a coal mine. All right. Progress, baby. And I just got my ass kicked. She's probably a theocracy or something. All right. It's time we upped our game here, kids. Valheim. I've heard the name. I don't know anything about the game. Like, the name rings a bell. That's all I remember. I guess that's one thing. You know, we were talking earlier about strategy games, about different factional balance, right? One of the things that I always like about a game of Twilight Imperium is that due to the very nature of the game, you can be behind but still have an impact on
you jerks.
On what happens, right? In the sense of it's very doable.
Y'all banned the coal power plant. How dare ye?
It's very doable to collude is not the word. Maybe it is the word. Coordinate. To coordinate. Why am I getting my ass kicked in this fight? To coordinate your efforts. With other players, and the map board is smaller. It's not ridiculously tiny, but it is smaller, such that you can reliably work with other players to accomplish things, right? Shared goals, let's say. I should get that hydroelectric dam put in, too. Do the walls later. Do the dam next. No. There we go. And it's much more difficult to do that in Civ because you're all spread out, right? Like, you're just all over the damn map. So I can sit here and look at Vices and say, hey, we should go take down Zath because he's running away with the game. He's going to be like, well, I can't get there. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because we're just screwed, right? So that feels really terrible, right? I think I might have an opportunity here. Let's see what I can crank out for Faith real fast. This is 2 gold for 1 production, and I need how much production? That would just flat out build Big Ben. But the struggle I'm going to have then is that then I have nothing else really to do. Like, I'm broke, and so Big Ben doesn't get me a whole lot. Good news is that I can promote all these guys to crossbowmen. That is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I'll send my archers along the railroad lines. We'll disperse them throughout the Empire. So what I'm gonna do, hang on a minute. Let's go ahead and we'll get a. I'm gonna wait on this until Big Ben is all. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna sit on him. I'm gonna sit on him. Another great general, amazing. Sure. It's not enough that he's running away with everything. He has to build every wonder, too. Why even bother? Why even bother playing? There is so little point.
Yeah,
Are you streaming?
not anymore, no.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Somebody in my chat said they wanted to pull you up and they couldn't find you, so they were just curious.
You okay?
You all right?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what's Bolshoi? Oh, I have to have the theater squared down. Okay, fine. Do your thing. Well, I can finally build national parks. I guess I should work on that or something. Um... Whatever. It literally doesn't matter. I no longer care. I should care, and it is impossible to care when you're this far behind and have no hope of recovery. Like, this is just comically sad.
Just FYI, Kitty requested a pause at the top of this next turn for
Sure
a
thing.
pen break.
Sure.
I'm gonna have to talk to Zath before I come back. I love Civ, but I'm just not sure there's a lot of point to continuing to do what we do. Right? We get in here and we play multiplayer every game turns out the same. More or less. We need to be doing something different if we're going to keep doing Civ. Well, Dexter, I'm about to be out of the country for 3 weeks, so this is my last night playing this game. But I mean, the game is over. So it's simply a question of how bad, how bad does it actually get? The frustration I have is that takes over the government in Stellaria. See, Sin, one of the things that what I was kind of draw back
So,
to
I was thinking one of the other things we could possibly look to do is, instead, if we don't want to try one city challenge, is limit ourselves and say, okay, 5 cities, everybody gets 5 or 3 or whatever,
Yeah. In a game of Twilight Imperium, there's almost, I won't say there are times there's not a way back, but even a player who's trailing can have an impact on the game. And it's not that uncommon to have in a 6-player game to have 3 to 4 players actually with a legit shot at winning in the later stages. The last game of Twilight Imperium that I played, we played for about 10 and a half or 11 hours.
So, well, we
And
have
in the
some
last
time,
round,
Raptor, what are you looking forward to most in your upcoming excursion?
That's actually a good question. I hadn't really thought about it. I'm a sucker for a good plane ride in the front of the plane, so that'll be nice. It'd be nice to explore a couple of new countries. I haven't seen... Every time I've been to Germany, it's been on business, right? So it's like, this will be my first time to actually hey, let's go do German things in Germany. That'll be fun.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying, Xanda.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on that front of the plane idea. It's not taking root as much as I'd hoped. Is what it is.
Well, it's very easy to do. You just have to have the miles in your account. If without the miles, it can be very cost prohibitive, right?
Oh, yes. I think you and I talked, and right, like we had that discussion, which was great. But it precludes you picking up premium economy seats, which is already more than expected. Let's just say.
Well, it doesn't preclude you, right? It depends. So, United is not dumb. They're going to charge based on what they perceive demand and the length of the route, right? Because they know that on the longer routes, people are willing to shell out a little more.
Sure.
Go to Europe, premium economy, if you buy it at the right time, in my experience, has not been outrageously more than regular economy, right? It depends on where you're going. Like I'm not saying this rule applies everywhere. Airfare goes up and down. It's wonky.
I mean, I agree with you. Like, and so your statement, not egregiously more. Like, hey, I'm assuming you mean like $1,000, which hey, I get, or maybe 500 even.
Well, again, it depends on what you're after, right? Like in some cases, if you're going to be in this seat for, let's just say 10 hours, right? Let's just say you're flying to Germany and it's 10 hours, okay. And economy is probably 1,000, and premium economy is probably 2,000. I mean, it's a question of how you value that time and that space, because that's what you're paying for. You're paying for more space.
Yep.
And more ostensibly better service, because you're in a cabin class with only probably 25 other people, maybe 30, right? Versus being in the back, or you're packed in with the baggage. So yeah.
Well, yeah, and the attendant to flyer ratio is much better.
Yeah, in theory. Like, I believe, I don't know how this, when we come back, this next time will be the first time I have actually flown Premium Plus on United. I'm curious. I've seen it, but I've never actually flown it. Certainly not long haul. So I'm curious to try it. I've had copious experience in their business class. I'm very familiar with it, but they're
Wait.
Go.
So coming home, you are not business class, you're premium economy.
Correct.
Okay, so you only got the upgrade on the way out.
Well, so no, I got the upgrade in both directions. I bought the ticket as premium economy in one direction and a regular economy in the other, and then applied for a one rank upgrade in both directions.
Right. Okay, I got you.
So we technically got it. I could have applied for a 2-level upgrade on the way home, but I did not. I intentionally. Oh, Jesus! What wonder did you steal from me now? Oh, that's a while ago. Never mind.
Mont Saint Michel or
No, I've given up caring at this point.
I mean, you only have 20 minutes and then your vacation starts. Frankly,
I mean, from this, yeah.
Right.
So, but we did it that way. I did it that way partly because on a daytime flight coming back, the lie flat seat, in my opinion, is less valuable. And I want to try it and see if I'm on crack or not, right? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Let's find out.
No, I mean, I agree with you. When you get home, you have your own bed, so it's not that big of a deal if you don't sleep on the flight home.
I mean, that's my thing is it's a daytime flight, right? You're going to be the sun never sets. Yeah, you're probably going to nap. But like, are you really going to sleep all day to land back at home late in the day?
No.
Well rested? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
We'll find out.
The jet lag is going there, not coming home. So yeah.
In my experience, that's traditionally how it works out. Yes. I think I answered your question, Xanda. So Frankfurt on the way over, Xanda, Munich on the way
Houston... back. Okay.
Welcome back.
Say what, Zach?
Are you Houston to Frankfurt direct or?
Yeah, Houston, Frankfurt on the way over, and Munich, Houston on the way back.
Very nice. Man, I still remember, Raptor, when you and I flew from St. Pete to Munich, I think, right? And then Munich back home?
No, Frankfurt.
It was Frankfurt.
Yep.
Do you remember that they took some people out in the Mercedes-Benz to the plane?
I vaguely remember this, but remember, if you're flying first class out of Frankfurt, like originating there, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Because I've done that.
We were all delayed. Remember, like we were sitting there waiting for our flight. Me, you, and I think Senpai, and I can't remember if Fem was with us or not. But we were all just sitting there waiting like 30, 45 minutes, and then they go off with the Mercedes-Benz dudes, and it's like, really? Like, come on, let's just freaking get on the plane and get out of here. But no, they got to do it. They got to do it properly, right?
Yeah. Whatever. I should care. I don't.
All right, so here's a fun one for y'all. I tagged a plot of land, and I typed ET and named it ET. I don't remember what the hell ET meant.
That's great.
Sounds like a you problem.
I mean, I'll find something for it. It's just... Oh, I know what it meant.
Took him a minute, but he got there.
My chat says it means exterminate there.
No. No. Okay. It meant... I'll explain.
I need to be building a holy site down here somewhere. That wouldn't be bad. Look into that. There we go. I was like, what bloody city am I in? Okay. What is it? Yes. Lufthansa first class. When you fly out, LH first class, I would say X works, but that's not true. X Frankfurt, right? You're allowed to use the first class terminal there, and then when all of that happens, you can then they will drive you to your gate. They will drive you directly to your aircraft. So somehow Sith has managed to convert. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, I've got to keep working on this here. I'm a little torqued that that's a thing, but whatever. Connect those two farms. That'll help that a little bit. I got to wait on that. It's hard to go wrong. I think I'm going to want the Faith generation, though. Anchor you down. Governor title. Cologne. That feels pretty good. Why am I blocked from my own tiles? Okay, fine. It's time to conquer Venice. I am tired of your crap. I will build a navy, and I will murder you. Yeah, it's a fun experience flying first class, flying LH first. It is quite enjoyable. I've only done it once, and it was a lot of fun. Zath cranking out 500 culture return with 30,000 gold because he built Big Ben. Like, what a waste of time.
So here's a weird problem. The game is telling me to claim a great person. I go to the screen, and there's no great person to claim.
Yep.
Have you had that before, Raptor?
They're all exhausted. They've all been claimed.
Yep.
Ah.
You can only claim a certain number of great people in each category over the course of a game.
And if you're looking in scientists, I hate to say you're probably out of luck.
Yeah, you're pretty hosed with Korea in the game.
That is true.
It's about the only thing that kept me up with you guys as long as it has.
So, E.T. meant Eiffel Tower.
Yay.
Because I just completely forgot.
Yeah, I can tell you're hurting. Somewhere I have an archaeologist. I don't know how you're managing with only 30,000 gold.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've had these numbers before, like, when I play with my wife. I haven't had these numbers before with this group. I'm getting... I mean, I've got a few trade routes that are like 40 gold per turn with, like, some of your cities, Raptor, and I think a couple of kittens, too.
Bring it on, Chica.
Has anybody been looking at the time?
Yep.
It is that time, yeah. Y'all want to save at the start of this next turn?
Why would you bother continuing this game?
I mean, that's another... That's a good point as well.
Like, there's just no point.
I don't think I've had... I mean, I've had a few runaways with y'all. I think this is the biggest runaway I've had yet.
Agreed.
My chat was trying to say, you got to make Zath play crappy civs. I said, really? Pick one, because none of them are crap. There's not a thing in this game.
Now, to be fair to your chat,
You cut out again.
Oh, well.
To be fair, you what?
There are some crappy civs. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell's up with Discord.
I mean, there are some that are not... They're not necessarily comfortable to play, but they're not inherently trash.
Now, and to be for the record, I don't mind playing those. If people, I wanted to try playing as Caesar because he looked fun, and well, y'all see he's fun.
I'm shocked.
I think the hardest one that I've played, and this is with me and my wife, but the hardest one I've played so far is Vietnam. Because Vietnam requires a lot of planning to make it work.
Well, and they have very odd and very specific requirements about where you can and can't build stuff.
Yes, exactly, which is why it requires a lot of...
Yeah.
I really don't mind. If y'all want to make me play a certain civ, I don't care. It's fine. It's fun. I certainly won't be playing Julius Caesar again.
Well, to my mind, for my money, we need to have a longer conversation amongst ourselves about kind of what we want to be doing going forward. Like, because most of the time the multiplayer games go the same way, right? So if we're going to keep playing multiplayer, we're going to have to start writing specific rules, a rule set for ourselves somehow.
Sure.
Which I'm fine with. I'm just saying, like, I think we need to start thinking about that, right? Or doing more, scenario play, or something. I don't know what.
I really think the limiting ourselves to a certain number of cities, like 5, 3, or even the 1 city challenge, that could be kind of a fun thing to do.
I'm game to try anything once.
Vices, what do you think?
Oh, he's still here, but Kitten's not. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no worries. I just stepped away from my desk for a moment. I mean, I'm kind of locked in here, so as for me, it was a lot of fun trying to test if I could keep up with y'all militaristically, but that's about it.
I mean, do you like the idea of doing a 5 city challenge or a 1 city challenge or something like that? Or
Yeah, on that end, yeah, I'm good for that. It seems very interesting to try for sure.
I think if you did that, I think you definitely want to continue to compress the map again.
Absolutely.
Like maybe even all the way down to, I don't know, whatever the smallest one is. Maybe you're one step above that with 4 players. I don't know, but something like that. Well, yes, 1911, but you have to remember that. So with Kitten and Vices, they're intentionally trying to wrap their brains around a civ and get comfortable with them.
Yeah, I think a smaller map
they
would
know
be
it,
good.
right?
Trying to limit ourselves to 3, 5, or 1 city would be fun. Beyond that,
Jesus, I think I even got screwed for aluminum this game.
I don't know. I'm glad that we don't have the disconnects that we had to deal with before. It's nice to be able to... Uh-oh, we lost Vices. It's nice to be able to play through a night without having to reconnect and, reload and all that crap.
All of this territory, this entire map, I got screwed on aluminum too.
Seriously?
No aluminum. No coal. Have I discovered oil yet? I don't even think I have. Hold on. No, I haven't unlocked oil yet. You might be able to tell me how screwed I am on oil. I don't know, but it's like this is not whoever said this is a balanced map is a liar. This is bullshit.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's good for us to know too now, right?
Like, what in the actual hell is this garbage?
All right, I'm gonna search for oil, see what I got by you.
I mean, you've seen enough of my territory. You probably can spot it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So you got oil by Dortmund, right underneath where my warrior is.
Okay, that makes sense. That's one of the reasons I founded some cities down here.
Yeah, there's a couple pieces of oil south.
You cut out.
There's a couple of cities, a couple oils southeast of Dortmund and Trier.
Okay.
In that lake and whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
There's one just past Ulm.
Okay.
Like if you founded a city on the Elbe River, you could get 3 sources of oil right there.
Hang on.
Elbe is all the way to the south. It's like on the border of the south.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay. Jesus, how you couldn't feed anybody down there. My God, what a mess.
Right. Yeah, like literally that's just for oil slaves and that's it.
Yeah, literally.
You have a spot next to Berlin, like literally right it's under your aqueduct.
Okay. There was a lot of marsh there. I figured that might be a decent spot, so yeah.
Yeah.
Do you now so have you unlocked uranium yet, or you're not quite that far up the tech tree?
I just completed it. I'll check in a sec.
Okay.
Nuremberg, there's also 2 tiles northwest of where Nuremberg is. So
Okay.
within the city radius.
Okay. That's one of the reasons I founded
That's
that one too.
Yeah. But still, I mean, it still sucks, like trying
Yeah.
to get to it.
Yeah. Boned again.
All right, I'm searching uranium.
Okay.
There's one source by the Elbe River.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
I know, right? You've got one right by Trier within your radius, so you can just grab that easy enough.
Okay.
I actually have 2. There's one south of Nuremberg.
Okay. All right. So that
between
would have
Nuremberg
worked.
and the
Then.
mountain range.
So that would have worked.
And then
then.
there's one northeast of Aachen, like one tile from where Aachen's borders are. Actually,
Okay.
it's within your tiles already. You already own it.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Well, at least I
I
wouldn't
mean,
have gotten hosed
yay,
that
you got
way.
uranium.
Yay! But I have no aluminum, so it's kind of pointless.
And the problem is, by the time you get to uranium, anyways, to the point where you can take advantage of it, you're behind technology-wise, anyways. So.
Yeah. I was actually looking forward to this game, but about 90 minutes ago, I realized it was a giant waste of my time, and I don't even know, what I was supposed to have done differently.
I'm sorry, man. That's frustrating.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's like I look back ordinarily when when you go through a train wreck loss, you want to look back and go, okay, here's where I need to improve. Here's what I should have done different. And there's maybe a couple of things that I look at, but with the start that I had, I'm not really sure what else I was supposed to have done.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say, from my perspective, the mistakes, and they're not mistakes.
Yeah.
So, in playing for over almost 2 years now with you, and the others, I've been trying to be more diplomatic, right?
Yeah.
And so, when I negotiated with you, putting down Ostia next to Berlin.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so there's 2 sources of aluminum in Ostia. I don't know if you see that or
Yeah,
not.
I can see them.
So, I mean, that would be like, if you were more aggressive, but you're not trying to play that. I'm not trying to play that game either. The war against Vices, I mean, you could have, look, let's be real. I know you could have wiped them out, or at least taken out 2 or 3 more of the cities.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It wasn't worth it, right? Like,
Right.
I got exactly what I wanted. I put a city where I wanted it because I was under the impression that this was going to be like an ocean over here on the other side of Trier, but it's another one of these little tiny bloody lakes, right? And I'm like, well, this whole map is, I kept expecting to find oceans, and there is nothing.
You mean that Gwangpo Bay or whatever?
Well, it's the Mediterranean Sea, right over here south of Kitten, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
So it's like, you get past Venice, and I was thinking, oh, thank God, there'll be an actual ocean, and I'd be able to connect my capital. I'd put in a canal. I'd do a whole thing. No, there's nothing here. And I was just like, what kind of effed up map is this? I have never played a Civ map with like this giant Pangea train wreck.
Yeah, it really feels to me like it's designed to have choke points for like land military and, like I said, maybe a little bit of naval support. But it's I don't like it because you're right. Like, you don't have large bodies of water that you can then fight over.
I mean, the oceans, it just takes that whole aspect out of the game, right? And I hate that.
Absolutely.
I like building a navy. I like needing a navy, right? This is a game you could play and never build a ship and be fine. And I legit hate it. Like, just ugh.
Oh, right. I mean, it's just and
El
I can see where
Cabal.
you were thinking of building
love the
a
name.
canal at Trier.
Yeah, and then of course
Well.
the game had to spawn Niter on that tile. So yay.
Right, and then you've got the grassland hills, so no more canal there.
Nope. But that was the idea when I placed Trier there.
I really wish you could just remove natural resource or strategics, you know?
It's
Build
a,
stuff over it.
it's a huge failing of the game that you can't, because you can't even know that they're there, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, by the way, LOL, get wrecked. The only way I was ever going to win this game was culture or religion, right? And
Ouch.
what?
No, just that statement, like, that's tough.
Well, that was the truth. That's Ludwig. That's the goal, right? Was culture or religion. That's how you're going to win the game. One of the two ways, right? So I was smart enough to start a religion early, knowing I would need the faith for, naturalists and national parks and everything else. And fine, great, good, whatever.
Okay.
But then, and I did okay in the early wonder competition. I picked up some good stuff early. But by the mid game, it's like I'm still trying to build cities. And you're like, oh, hello, LOL, I just built Statue of Liberty. And it's like, the number of wonders I lost to you by one turn has to be like, it's like 6.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Statue of Liberty.
Wow.
Taj Mahal. Big Ben. I'd have to go back and look. It's a lot.
Okay. I mean,
Or
of
Sagaz.
those,
This map is terrible.
of those you've
1911.
listed, none of them I rushed. It was literally like,
Oh, I know.
whatever, I'll build.
That's
Now,
my point.
Big Ben-
You're over there just like, LOL, I don't even need this. I don't care. Whereas for me, it's literally my victory condition. That's why.
Sure.
That's why for the last 90 minutes, I've been like, well, this is a waste of my time. I'm playing with someone who's building shit, who doesn't even need it to win, and he's just building it. Because he can.
Big Ben, hey, I mean, I know it's one of your favorites, but it's also one of my favorites. Like,
It's just a
the
good
extra
wonder.
Economic, yeah, exactly.
It's just a good wonder, like flat out. It's awesome.
Taj Mahal, I figured, hey, get more golden ages or whatever. That sounds sexy.
Admittedly, now Taj is a little bit my fault. I saw you start it and went, I should race that. And so I was a turn behind you I had to chop out, I think I chopped like 5 tiles. And
Oh.
it was still a turn behind you. So
Oh,
that's,
no.
So that's no, that's fine. That's my fault. Like that was intentionally like, hey, I want to try this, and it didn't work. Fine. But like everything else was like, oh look, I finally unlocked this tech. Let's go start it. I had a great engineer. Great. My little great engineer can go over here and I can spend cash to rush the wonder. And right as he gets there, you finish it. And I was like, okay, yay.
So, the funny thing about Taj Mahal is I told Chad, I'm like, I'm going to put this right on his border. He's going to see me building it. I'm just going to thumb my nose at him because
Yeah.
I'm going to build it.
Oh yeah.
And like, I didn't expect it to go through, and it, damn, I mean, to know that you put all that effort into it, ouch.
Whatever. I mean,
It is what it is.
I mean, again, I come back to the game was over a long time ago. It just took a while for the rest of us to realize it. So
Now, looking at the culture victory tab, technically you still are on track to win in 111 turns,
mean,
but I mean,
we
111 turns, come on.
we both know that's a lie, and we also both know that as soon as I or you start to threaten, like legitimately threaten a culture win, that it's like, okay, well, it's on now. Like here come the tanks and the nukes, right? Like that's how it goes.
Right.
Right.
I mean, there was a point where I had so much money. I mean, I'm making 1,752.6 gold a turn.
Yeah.
So I told Chad, I'm like, guys, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to buy military units. Like, I bought frigates in every city because I could.
Sure.
Just to watch the military score go up and be like, haha.
Sure.
The one thing that I'm surprised he didn't go for was religious victory. Because I felt like... Okay, because I saw you converting. I saw you putting some missionaries in my land.
Yeah. I've got your civ about, well, let's see, did I look? I looked earlier. So yeah, technically I've converted enough of you to count for religious victory. I had converted enough of vices to count for religious victory, but I lost like one apostle fight, so one or two cities flipped back the other way. I'm about to here. Let's see. Hang on. Well, the turn's going to end, so I can't attack. But like, I can eventually get a hold of Korea. The trick is that I'm going to have to build. I have to build. The only way to exterminate a solidly embedded religion like kittens is I have to keep buying apostles and rolling the dice until I get the one that reduces religious pressure by 75%. And then I have to take several of those to her holy city and effectively raise her religion and hope that it sticks, which it may not, because if she has a holy site in another city that follows that religion, she can come and fight me back, right? So like, it's a slog. But we've been fighting. Trust me, we've been having our little religious war around. It's all been in southern Korea, around Venice, all that sort of thing.
Okay. I mean, this stuff I don't see.
No, yeah, you wouldn't know that. It has no bearing on you at all, anyway. So.
Okay, fair enough. Because I figured that's probably how you were going to try to win, because I was so far ahead in science, right?
Well, it's either that or culture are the only legit shots that I have, and frankly, they're garbage. They're trash shots, right? Because as soon as you look over and see that how close I am, you'll be like, oh, well, I guess I'll just go conquer Raptor and end the game. Like,
Yeah, I think between the two of them, religion's probably the best shot you've got.
It is. It's the closer shot for sure.
I mean, it could turn into like, okay, well, I have to go fight Raptor now, and then let's go declare war and try to make something happen. Sure, I get that. Like, I thought I was going to say to Chad, as an April Fool's joke, I'm just going to buy a bunch of military units, put them on your border to scare you. But, like, I didn't really care to. I don't like fighting wars in Civ. They're just
No. It's like I always say, war is expensive and painful and time consuming, and it only needs to be an option when you have a specific goal or objective in mind. And once that objective is achieved, you throw the white flag up and say, we're done.
I'm so surprised, frankly, that Vices just gave you peace for free.
I was shocked. Like I said, last week, I basically, once I raised his city and built the one that I wanted, and I have to let the timer expire, however many turns you have to be at war. I sent him a peace deal. I sent him and Kitten the same deal, and said, look, I think I sent him spices and a peace offering, like here, And she took it, and he didn't, and that's why I asked him tonight. I was like, was that? He was like, no, I think it was. I was just mad. I was like, okay, that's fair. I get it. I can see that. But tonight he just gave it to me for free. I was surprised at that. I was expecting him to be like, all right, bitches, let's go. I'll counterattack you or do something. But it never happened.
I mean, frankly, that's how he left it last week, right? He kind of said, hey, I'm building up my military. You're going to be surprised.
Okay.
And then we were surprised because he just said, peace.
Well, what he was saying earlier was he was trying to build up a military, but he didn't have the economic base for it, right?
I mean, dude, when I stole 4 gold from him, come on.
Yeah.
Like, what? Someone's bankrupt.
Yeah.
I also noticed, looks like you are loyalty assaulting Busan.
Well,
and they are now free.
And that's completely unintentional. That's just because I've got enough cities around it, and I'm putting enough loyalty pressure on it out of Cologne, where I've got 2 wonders and, a city that loves me, a city with +5 amenities that absolutely adores me. So that must be where that's coming from. That's not intentional. I'm not doing that on purpose.
Sure. Well, and you got Liang heading there too. It looks like
Who?
Liang, or she's
Yeah,
already there. I
she's
don't
in
know.
Cologne, but she's there because of the because of whatever her bonus. One of her bonuses I put there for intentionally. I forget what.
But I mean that adds loyalty. So
Yeah, of course.
okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was just funny. Like, I was kind of expecting more out of the war between you two, and then it just kind of fizzled. And Kitten, did you notice how she still hasn't? Okay, no, she did settle Galapagos. She put Olympia down.
Yes, I watched that happen, and she's been slowly taking over that peninsula that we were talking about last week.
Yeah, which is good, by the way.
Oh,
for
100%.
her.
It's great.
It's what she should have done
Yeah.
a while ago, but hey, it's good that she did. And
Yeah.
like you said, look, she built a dam, right? Like, this is good.
Yeah, like Fasi or whatever, this little city here in the center of it, that'll be a great spot. She can power the whole peninsula from there.
Right.
Like, her terrain, like, she's got really good terrain to work with, I think. At least, I can't see most of her empire, but I can see that portion of it. And I look at this like, this is solid. I feel bad. I feel the worst for Vices, right? Who clearly ended up spawning, and she grew directly towards him, apparently early on. Whereas you seem to grow directly towards me early on. At least I don't know what order you founded your cities in, but like.
So, yeah, I started off look.
You cut out.
And-
There we go.
I looked in both directions. And I settled very close to my capital first. I settled Arpinium, Ravenna, and Aquileia. And I think I went with Palmyra. No, not Palmyra. I think once I settled those, I went to Ostia. And that's where I found you, and we
Right.
made that agreement. Okay, we're
Right.
going to settle here. And then I said, okay, well, what's left? And I thought, okay, there's nothing. I knew you were going to go for the north. So I thought, okay, let's go and take that. So I went and settled Medellinium, and then Antium, and Puteoli was just like, what the hell, might as well. It's up at the top.
Yeah.
The big thing was when I found Kitten, and I found this mountain range. I'm like, okay, as long as she doesn't go past the mountain range, I don't care. And when
I see it.
found
Yeah,
her
over here by Setia. Okay.
Setia. So my original city location for Setia, what was Setia, was actually, you see where my infantry is?
No, I can see nothing.
Okay. Do you see where the iron is to the east of Setia?
East of Setia.
So-
I see coal east of Setia.
Okay. Yeah. So my original spot was going to be 3 tiles, basically 1 tile to the right or east of Cole, next to Setia. That was where I was going to build my city because it's on the water, and I can do the bath, and I can do industrial zone, all that good stuff. And then I saw Kitten, and I saw her settler, and I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't be a jerk. I should talk with her, kind of like what I negotiated with you, right? Let's negotiate our borders here. Okay, fine. She wants to build over there, cool. I'll back off. I'll get onto the other side of the mountains. We'll just hold the mountains for the Dominion, and that's what I did. But once that was established, I'm like, hell yeah. Okay, so then where? I went for Retrium, which is by, whatever that city-state is, Ayutthaya. I thought, okay,
Yeah.
let's grab that, because I was worried. I thought to myself, from a previous game, you went and you took a settler and you went through the water and you wrapped around. I'm thinking, okay, the last thing I need is you to the south of me on the same. So I figured just settle there.
Yeah.
Be done with it.
Yep.
And then I literally just filled in my land, and then, oh hey, there's this big island to the south of me. I guess I'll take it, you know?
I'm
Whatever.
glad to be done with this game. This game was a disastrous train wreck. This map is garbage. The resource distribution is the worst I think I've ever seen.
It's pretty bad if you
it's
don't have
bad.
Aluminum or coal. Ouch.
I had to. Okay, so the only coal I was getting was out of Mexico City. I
Right.
founded a new city to pick up the one coal that was remotely near my territory. And
Which one was that?
Hamburg, down south by Dortmund,
Okay.
along the bottom, along
Okay.
the frosted edge of the map right there.
I see it.
Yeah, that's the only coal that I have. That's it. There is no coal in my territory. That's the closest thing that I had. And I had always sort of planned to put a city there anyway, but when I saw that, it was like, well, I don't have a choice now. Like, I have to. And then it was like, all right, well, you know, yay. And then, of course, now I have no aluminum. And I at least
Right.
have uranium and oil. But, like, Jesus, this is just stupid.
Well,
I
and
never wanna see
frankly,
this
the oil you have. I mean, I think we said we had one decent oil spot. Otherwise, you have to like,
Yeah, you have to, like, reach for it.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm super glad to be done with this game. You guys, I hope you have fun while I'm out doing something that's not this.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll figure out what we do. If it's a game of Civ for the three of us, or we bring in Pally or God, the name escapes me. You know what I'm talking about.
Dusty.
Thank you, Dusty. You know, we can bring one of those in, or we can do a 3-person scenario, or we just do something else. I don't care, but
Yeah.
you'll be missed. It'll be tough to stream Monday nights without you and hanging out with the group, but it is what it is, I suppose.
Yep.
And you know, I hope you have a great trip. We'll talk before you leave.
Oh, I'm
You got a
sure. And
week and
I'm
a-
sure
and a
we'll
day.
trade messages and crap while I'm gone. We'll still have Discord and everything. It's no big deal. I'm not going to the subcontinent where I have no cell phone service or anything. Like, it's no big deal.
Wait a minute. You're telling me they have internet in Germany? What?
Shocking, I know. Who could have predicted it, Zaf? Who could have predicted it?
I don't know. I've heard German internet is not so good.
Is that a grunt? That sounds like a grunty comment.
It is actually, yes.
That sounds like his problem. I'm going to be on cellular anyway. I'll be okay.
Yeah, it absolutely is. But you know what? Hey, look, you know. And you and your wife to go and just have fun and, you know, be away from things.
Yep, that's the plan. All right, man. Well, listen, I'm going to hang it up. I'll catch you later.
Sounds good. Take care, dude.
See you. All right, chat. We're done. We're done. I'm at a point now where I almost don't want to play Civ again for a while, which is good. At least not against humans, which is good because I won't have to. So, yay, I think. Thursday night this week, regular boat stream. That will be the last stream for a while. The good news is that we are doing. Oh, look at this! There were people talking on YouTube, and literally none of my YouTube things updated. I love all of this. That's so much fun. Thanks, YouTube, for being jerks. I literally don't understand the point of YouTube chat when it's so impossible to see any of it. Anyways, boats on Thursday, then we're done for a bit. The good news is that I have been getting the channel prepped and ready for me being gone. I've got plenty of stuff to keep you guys busy with quick cuts. I'm going to have probably at least the first 3, if not 4, learn to play for the British Light Cruiser line. Those are basically about half done. And I recorded a video earlier today. I get so many questions about what mods I use. I'm going to put that one up. I want to try and get a channel update made before I go. I've got lots and lots of stuff that's going to be filling up the YouTube channel while I'm out. So April's going to be a very slow month on Twitch, but a very busy month on YouTube. So we got that going for us. In the meantime, guys, I am out. I need to be off this. What am I going to do for a raid? I legit don't even know. I'm so irritated at this game right now. I legit almost don't even care. Let's see. I'm looking. Yeah. I'm looking. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody out here that really tickles my fancy. Unless one of you guys has a suggestion for a raid. I'm kind of looking. 10-player free-for-all under Civ. Woo! That's a lot, kids. That is a lot. 10-player free-for-all. Man, this is like hardcore Civ, too. These guys are just like boom, 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 boom. This is like hardcore. I am not sure I am that. I'm not sure I am that guy. Whew. You know what, guys? I'm gonna do something tonight that I don't normally do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang it up. I don't think I'm gonna raid anybody. We're just gonna make it nice and simple, clean break, as it were. I hope you guys will be back on Thursday. That's all I'll say. We'll leave it there, guys. Y'all have a great evening. I will catch you then. Peace. See you.